Abortion rights are human rights. Too bad AEW violates human rights because it's shite.
It was against my rights to watch this show, but people wanted to refuse, so it had to be done, unfortunately.
Yes.
It had to be done.
And we're going to kick off the show with the upload of the first clip because we do what we fucking want. Moment of the week number 1. CM Punk on commentary, commentating on Adam Page versus
some guy from Japan. Looked a bit like a fat version of Yoki Tatsu or whatever he was called.
Yoshi Tatsu.
Looked a bit like a fat version of him. And by the way, I just want to disprove CM Punk right here, right now. This whole human rights or women's rights or my body, my choice. I mean, I get that, right? But, I mean, the whole thing is you're killing a baby, which is a separate body, therefore not really your choice. You know, I mean, I remember seeing a diagram where it was like, it showed you the woman and a pregnant kid, and then it had like a circle around the woman, and it went your body, then it had like a circle around the baby, and it says not your body. And to me, that's like the perfect analogy. I mean, no one's saying you can't do what you want with your body, but why can't you just grasp the concept that you have? And I'm not even big on like abortions or any of that shit, but I just think the whole my body, my choice argument, when you break it down like that, but you're choosing to terminate a body that ain't yours.
What about the vaccine with CM Punk the same way? Oh, it's my body. I'm not getting the vaccine.
No, I mean, I think all that stuff. I think if you use that logic with like plastic surgery or stuff like that, or like boob jobs, or even people that want to go transgender, right? Whether you agree with it or not, if someone says, you know what, I want to be a man, or I want to cut off my penis or whatever, you'd be like, fair enough, your body, your choice. But with the whole abortion thing, I mean, it's not your body, is it?
Nope, it is not. But all that political shit aside, we're 2 minutes into Dynamite review. Let's talk about some
wrestling. Damn it, it's all about the wrestling.
Adam Page wins, hits a GTS. Punk marks it on comment. This was awful. I'm sorry.
And the GTS looks shit, by the way.
Punk, you know
not
what?
That Punk's is great, but this one looks shit.
Punk, return the Mayans. Leave this show behind. Leave the abortion behind, and we'll forgive you.
I thought you were going to say return to WWE. I don't want to see Punk in WWE at this stage, to be honest. I mean, watching WWE's hard enough.
Adam Page wins, guys, and then they just look at each other on the ramp, do a couple of circles, and walk off.
See, my problem with AEW is like every match almost, you know who's going to win. It's so one-sided. You knew this. Adam Page wasn't going to lose tonight, and you could say that about nearly every single match that we have on this card. So yeah, Punk looks at Page. Oh, they face each other at Double or Nothing. Who's going to be the champ? Who fucking cares? This world title run by Page has been so lackluster. I'm over it. As much as I dislike Punk, I'm ready for Punk to win.
He's been champ for 9 months or something.
I mean, let's see if Punk can do something with the belt. Probably can't.
He's been Punk. He's been champ for a while because he was feuding with Bryan going into the new year.
Yeah. Is he the longest reigning champ? I mean, he must be approaching it.
Nah, I don't guess. I think Jericho would be, or Moxley.
Or Omega.
Just named all of them. Yeah, next segment. Adam Cole against Jeff Hardy. And
Adam Cole's body is an absolute embarrassment. Now, I'm going to go against what I said earlier. My body, my choice. Now, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It's your body. You need to put more effort into your body than that, Adam Cole. That's an embarrassment. For this guy, right, to portray a professional wrestler on TV looking like that.
Beating Jeff fucking Hardy.
Yeah. I'm not... Fat's not really ever a good look, but if you're going to be fat, at least be fat. Like a Big Daddy V, you know what I mean? You need to be big to get fat over. You know, like Umaga was fat, but also a big Samoan machine.
Yeah.
He carried that look well. Adam Cole does not carry this fat look well. It's just a skinny fat guy.
Yeah, the physique is horrible, man.
And he beats Jeff Hardy. Unfortunately, I mean, we all wanted Jeff
the
to
average
win.
person on the street would look better than Adam Cole.
Yeah, we all wanted Jeff to win, but I think we knew that he wasn't going to.
Yeah, the Young Bucks come out, then Sting and Darby Allin come out, and see the Young Bucks drop kicks and super kicks.
Yeah, tried to do a double super kick to Sting, and they couldn't even get their foot to connect above Sting's shoulder. So I mean, it just looks so.
They're off. Oh yeah, but they're great guys, aren't they?
Yeah, no, this was tragic. This was it was just bodies flying everywhere, a bunch of run-ins.
That's every match in this company.
Overbooked shit, really. That's all it is.
And let's talk about overbooked shit with Samoa Joe defeating Johnny Elite making his debut. So John Morrison here. I mean, good to see him.
You say let's talk about more overbooked Actually, no, you're right. Actually,
Right, it was
totally forgot the ending.
exact same
So
thing
yeah,
happened at the end of this.
Samoa Joe beats Johnny Elite. Decent match. Johnny Elite went for a 450. Kind of landed on his feet and then fell over onto Joe.
Too old for this shit.
Kind of looked a bit shit. Tony Shavani said, "Oh, he was too far away for the move," trying to cover it. And I kind of like that, you know, when they try and, but at least make it look realistic. Like, I mean, it'd be better to go, oh, perfectly executed maneuver, you know what I mean? And then after Samoa Joe wins, Sonjay Dutt, Jay Lethal comes out, and then someone else comes out, and I was hoping it'd be Ric Flair. You know, Jay Lethal and Ric Flair training together. Imagine you got the whoa, and then Ric Flair came down and put the figure 4 on Joe. But we don't get that. We get some big fucking Indian dude that we don't care about. Probably the only time I agree with AEW fans are booing this guy, and I'm like, yeah, this guy does suck. So, I mean, they all hate this guy. We hate him too.
3 guys then come out we don't know. Only reason we know one of them is because Trent Barretta's name is mentioned on commentary. They get in the ring.
They come out with chairs and wanted absolutely nothing to do. Like, I mean, they were so feeble when they got in the ring. It's almost like they were getting in the ring in slow motion so the other guys would have time to get the ring, and it looks so fucking fake. I mean, they purposely didn't want to charge in so they wouldn't meet the others, and it's like, that. How can this just does not look real?
No.
It looks horrendous. Like, if we're being completely honest. So. And
then Fat Joe's lying on the floor, dead.
Yeah. No.
Pretty much it.
I mean, look. Remember the epic ending to SmackDown? Fuck, everyone's running in, stunner. This fucking chair shot. Shane McMahon running in. Flying chair shot to Big Show. You look at these guys running all tentative and slow, and oh, we need to go in slow so you've got enough time to make the escape. It's like, fuck. I mean, you watch AEW. I mean, in my opinion, AEW should have been taken off the air after those Dark Order punches, like, but it's not got much better since then, has it?
Like, so before we move into the next couple of segments, they say, like, Britt Baker's a draw. Look at her fucking fuse. Fucking outdrawed by Kyle O'Reilly.
Could argue our opponent doesn't really do her much favours, but...
Kyle O'Reilly's opponent does him favours? Phoenix the cat? Felix? Fucking pish. Next up...
Kyle O'Reilly defeats Phoenix to move into the semi-finals of the Owen Hart tournament.
That's it.
How disgusting would it be if Kyle O'Reilly, with a tag team partner called Bobby Fish, wins the Owen Hart Invitational?
Disgraceful.
Is that how Owen Hart's going to be remembered? Is that what Owen Hart fell at 40 feet and died for this? For some bum 20 odd years later to come and win a tournament in his name?
It's a joke. I hate Tony Khan. Fuck him.
Why not actually have people that... Surely they could have had a tournament with people that were fucking relevant to Owen Hart. People that trained in the dungeon or people that knew Owen Hart. What about Lance Storm? Could they not say, come on Lance, come back for one more match?
Not even that, right? It's like...
Or why can't Jericho be in it?
I know.
Trained in the dungeon?
Christian?
I mean, I don't see why Jericho can't be in this thing, you know what I mean? But no, they've got...
Like, I know he's a heel and they probably wouldn't want him running down the... Like, you know, I get
let Jeff Hardy win it.
I know.
Fucking the Hardys actually faced Owen in matches. Pretty sure Matt Hardy's debut match was against Owen Hart.
Yeah.
So, what do you mean, yeah? Pretty sure it was.
It was, 97.
So, I think it was 94.
What was that's what I mean, yeah, 94.
It was either Matt or Jeff. I think it was Jeff, actually.
It was Matt. Jeff in 94. That's a wee bit fucking...
I don't know, but one of the Hardys, I'm pretty sure, had their debut singles match in WWE against Owen, so, I mean, why not have those guys? I mean, a Jeff Hart, a Matt and Jeff final. A Hardy Boys final. Jesus Christ, have somebody that's actually... Or like a Jericho first one of the Hardys.
You're damn right.
I mean, instead.
Kyle O'Reilly, though, he advances, he takes on.
Or Sting? What about Sting?
I know. Kyle O'Reilly takes on Adam Cole, doesn't he?
No, he takes on Samoa Joe. I kind of hope Samoa Joe wins it.
So what's the other...
Adam Page is already in the final. Adam Cole's already... He beat Jeff. So Kyle's taking on Samoa Joe.
It's enough fucking stupid you're having semi-finals and quarters on the same fucking show. Like, out of order.
Yeah, it's like...
That's a fucking mess in itself.
Well, we don't know the order that they were... But I get what you're saying. But yeah, nah. I mean, the whole show's a mess, so Kyle O'Reilly beats Phoenix.
Britt Baker defeats Maki Otao in the Owen Hart.
Some Asian girl that weighs about 80 pounds, and she was trying
to... It was a pretty good All of Us Are Dead impression.
She was trying to, like, psych herself up when she was trying to get her comeback. She was, like, you know, headbutting the turnbuckles, but, I mean, headbutting the turnbuckles, in my opinion, kind of works if you're, like, a retard, like Haku or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's when you're 80 pounds and Asian fucking Japanese chick. It doesn't really.
Buckles fucking.
I mean, her head button the turnbuckle should be knocking her out cold. But yeah, Britt Baker wins. And another match where you just knew the outcome. I mean, there was no.
And also didn't care. Next up though, Anarchy in the arena. Is it Sons of Anarchy?
I wish.
It's Eddie Kingston. But you know what? This is actually good. Jericho basically buries the entire Black Bull Combat
What wasn't
Club.
good is Eddie Kingston, on multiple occasions, kept trying to like lift his top up to show off his physique, his non-existent physique. So I don't know why he was doing that.
Yeah.
It fucking made zero sense.
Jericho's the man though. Buries Regal. Buries everyone.
Yeah, buried everyone in the ring.
It's a shame. He actually the people who got the most buried was the people who was the most over.
Yeah. I mean, how can he bury the rest? Like, how can he bury Poundland LX? What can you really say about them?
I know.
I mean, fucking bums.
But
there's only so many times you can say, oh, these are the Poundland version, the Jobber version, the B version of LAX. I mean, where do you go after that?
Yeah, there was good references to Jericho pissing in his tea, and then Regal says he shoved Jericho's toothbrush up his ass.
I thought that was shit.
I thought it was a bit gay.
I thought, yeah, well, that too. Like, and then Jericho's having to sell it, like, you know, like thing in his mouth, as if, and then he says to the other guy in the appreciation, "Oh, I done it to you too," when you know it's likely fake. At least the Jericho reference, we actually know what happened.
The
Jericho reference was great. See when Regal said, "Oh, I
fucking Mania X7 build up."
See when Regal says, "Oh, I stuck your toothbrush up my ass." I'm thinking, what?
But gay, like.
And we just know it likely didn't happen. Oh, I done it every single week. Aye, sure you did, Regal. Sure you did there.
And again, we've got a 5-on-5 here that only like 4 guys at the 10 are relevant.
There's no that this Jericho Appreciation Society is the worst stable ever. Could you no? Here's the thing, right? Back in the day, right? Evolution, obviously Triple H is the leader. See if Triple H got injured for a year, you can see how Evolution, right, can continue. See in the NWO, see if Hogan got injured, you can see how the Outsiders run the NWO. See if Jericho gets injured and he's sidelined for like 6 months. How does this appreciate? What are they going to do? Rename it? The Swagger? SAS? Swagger Appreciation?
SAS.
No,
they
but
call
like,
me Shelton.
No, but how you know? I mean, how can this? I mean, who would carry it? It's fucking uncarryable.
Yeah, it's like a bag. It's like a bag with no fucking handles.
It's a carrier bag with no handles and a big fucking hole at the bottom.
Fuck.
But anyway, no, I mean Jericho was good, but I think everything else is pretty shit. You know, Eddie Kingston thinks he's a big man. Well, yes,
I think Regal's going through fucking relapse.
I mean, Kingston is a bit of a big man, like fat bastard. But yeah. Anyway, this was not bad for Jericho. Up next, we had the Warlord getting 10 lashes. In my opinion, when they done it with Cody, it was unique. Why not just doing it again? In my opinion, it's just.
And like they're trying to sell this. Oh, look at the marks on Warlords, but there was fuck all there.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. Like, I mean, I don't know if they're using like a gimmick belt, but when Cody Rhodes was getting hit with it, I mean, Cody Rhodes' back was fucked. And it doesn't matter, right? I think you could argue the more muscles you've got, the more it would look worse.
Yeah.
I think Warlord actually having a bigger physical frame and stuff. Because I mean,
I think the tighter you are, like in your skin, it would obviously open up more, rather than flab.
So if anything, I mean, probably Warlord should have been showing more signs, but
he was burly red.
Yeah, none of them had any effect. Like the 9th one from the chairman, it's not a bad name, but again, it's probably a fucking.
Is it Dig at McMahon? That's exactly what it is.
It's probably a Dig at McMahon, like, you know. I mean, the chairman, Sean Spears, who carries a chair everywhere with him. And then MJF's going to go for the 10th one, but instead he kicks him in the nuts. And I seen that coming. And it was pretty, I mean, it was different, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like MJF. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of the segment, but the ending I thought was...
Monday AEW.
WWE. I mean, if MJF was like a foot taller, he'd be... even half a foot, like, he'd be looking good, but he's not. And then we Keith Lee and Swerve taking on... 2 guys, I don't even know who they are.
The guy looks like C.W. Anderson.
So again, I mean, tell me who was winning this match. I mean, fucking you know who's winning it.
I don't know. I think that's just in the top 5, you know. Top 5, there's no swerve. We win. I checked the rankings. We're in the top 5. Yeah, let me go get my bowl of chicken.
Fried chicken, homie.
Woo!
So yeah, Jurassic Express defend their championship or whatever. They come out and they say that. Well, first Ricky Stark came out and Swerve said he's dressed like a bar of soap.
Fucking awful.
Then
What was this?
Then Cage came out and said, "Oh, you're dressed like you're gonna go golfing with my grandfather."
Which I said just before he said that, so I can accept that one.
Which looked more like, you know, the way he was dressed, and then Swerve was kind of like, "Oh, Christian stole my line." No, Christian improvised in your line and made it better, son. Then Christian offers the challenge, says that Jurassic Express will defend. I mean, why they want to defend against both teams when it makes your chances go from 50% into 33.33, I don't know. But that was pretty much it. Christian came out, booked this match, and you know, it's
see if you actually think of it right. AEW, take away Dark because it's irrelevant. They do 3 hours a week, and they've literally got like 2,000 people on their books.
I know, doesn't work.
Just wrestlers, like that's not factoring everyone else in.
It doesn't work. And for people to say that AEW treat their legends great, I mean, do they really?
No.
Do they fucking really?
Matt Hardy and Jeff getting took out by a tap from fucking Adam Cole. Sting getting took out by the 2 pishest super kicks.
Super kicks that like fucking didn't even go above his arm. To me, all those guys should be in the main event.
I know.
I mean, why not? If Christian can still go, put him in the main event.
Fucking CM Punk against Chris. CM Punk against Johnny Elite. Come on.
Yo.
John Morrison, CM Punk. It worked fucking like 15 years ago. It can work now.
We want it again. Do it again.
But aye, guys, tag title match set. And then we have probably the worst segment on the show. Serena Deeb, virtue signaling. Go ahead there. Floor is yours.
Comes out, says that she had to get a breast implants to get signed or to get over. She wasn't made to get shit, right? She decided to get them to try and improve her chances. And yes, she did get hired, but I mean, who cares? I mean, that's her choice, right? She made the choice. She wasn't. It's not like someone says to her, "You need to get a boob job, or we're not hiring you." She voluntarily did that to improve her chances of getting hired. That's on her. That's not on anyone else.
Yep, that is it.
I mean, that logic's fucking retarded. I mean, that's like you want a job in like a tattoo place or something like that, but you don't have any tattoos. So you get a bunch of ugly tattoos. So when you go to the interview, you think it improves your chances. Say, "Oh, we're going to hire you as a new tattooist because you don't have any. You know, you've got loads of tattoos now." And then you're like, "Oh, I have to get these ugly tattoos to get a job." It was your fucking choice. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
It was fucking your choice, and no one made you get fucking breast implants. And I mean, Stacey Keebler, we even seen on Raw. Dawn Marie said she didn't have any, yet she still was a prominent fucking feature on WWE TV for a few years. So. Obviously not.
And the constant digs at WWE McMahon, fuck off, get in the bed.
And then she makes it as if she did a lot for women's wrestling. She did fuck all. And so what? You got your head shaved.
No, but see, any woman could have done that role. Because it's unique seeing a woman get their head shaved.
Molly Holly done it. She don't see her crying and bitching.
I know, but you get my point. I feel like any woman could have done that role.
Well, I tell you what, Molly Holly's ass is bigger than Serena Deeb's future. And on that note, I hope Thunder Rosa beats her for the
yeah.
belt.
We also have Tony Schiavone and Goldust. 2 grown fucking men cowering.
Wimping fucking pure cowering over this fucking job. But she's making it as if she "Oh, you don't know, Tony, how it was being a woman back there. And yeah, everything I done, Dustin, for the women's..." What did you do? See if she was in WWE or if she never appeared. It would have changed absolutely nothing.
Nope, fuck all would have been changed.
I mean, do you think the landscape of women's wrestling changed because she got hired?
Fucking dweeb.
Yeah, she got hired, shaved her head, and stood at ringside for a couple of CM Punk matches. Mm-hmm. That changed the direction of WWE. Really?
Did fucking Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson change the tag team division?
Oh. Garbage, guys. Anyway, that's the end of your AEW review. Didn't you like it?
We're have to rate it out of 10. Oh, fuck the agony. 20 minutes later, I'm going to give it... Well, actually, you give yours first, because I'm making sure it's not high, so you go.
I'll give it a 2, and it's a very generous 2.
I'll give it a 1, 1.5.
1.5, 1.5.
I think that's fair, because you know what? Jericho was good, and MJF kicking him in the balls was like half a point, so that's 1.5 out of 10.
That works for me. There you go.
Fucking shit.
It's not great, like, is it?
SmackDown tonight, Rampage as well. I won't be doing any of them. Until next time.
Damn. Peace.